So hello everyone, I wish you welcome to Sinj, beautiful town in the hinterland in Split. And I wish to give you a bit introduction in this place.
All right, we have a perfect day here too. Sun shining, blue sky.
Sunshine, a little bit of wind to clear the air from the haze, so you have a nice view from this place.
Great.
We are now a fortification called Kamich. The fortification was built in 1712. And the purpose of the fortification, it was built by the Venetians to defend the area from the Ottomans. Now at that time, and for almost full 3 centuries, Croatia, especially in this area, waged wars with the Ottoman army. And they knew when they liberated this area that once again the Ottomans are going to invade. So they built this fortification in order to help them defend the city again against the Ottoman invasion.
And did it help defend?
Well, it did for a while. The real question, the problem is that it was a huge army that came here. They say, historians, they claim that about 60 to 70,000 people arrived here. And obviously this is too small place for that. So what they had to do is retreat on the fortification up there on the top of the hill, which at that time was already in a pretty bad shape, but what else could they do? They had to defend themselves from the best possible place they could find, and that was the best possible place they could find.
Well, we see that there's a fort there, but you can't also help but notice there's a church at the top of it, which is a bit rare. Why was the church built there?
Church was built there after the battle as a vow, because people have seen, they believe that help to fight the Ottomans in the battle arrived from the Virgin Mary, actually from miraculous painting that they brought up with them in the fortress, and they prayed day and night. Those people who were not able to fight, they're praying day and night in front of that painting, and they believe that actually the Virgin Mary, the miraculous painting, helped them defend against the Ottomans. So as a vow, they built that small chapel on the top of the hill.
But this is a perfect view of this city, but also this must be the main church.
Yeah, that's obvious. This is the main church, and this is where the painting of Virgin Mary of Madonna is placed today.
Okay.
Now we can hear a lot of noise coming from down here. I mean, I can hear everybody talking in their house right now. Is this how they use it as a fortress? They could hear the enemy coming?
Probably. And especially, you know, when the Ottomans were arriving, it was August, so it was pretty hard to climb up there, so they could hear them.
You couldn't be quiet.
And what's the noise that we're hearing, listening to?
Well, this is a guy that is winding a clock. So Ognjen, he's the guy that is here practically every day, because this is very old clock over here, and it takes, in order to run it, takes to wind it, so it works on the weights. And every day as a volunteer, he actually comes here and does a little bit of maintenance and winding of this thing here.
Oh my
If you want, you can take a look inside. You can take a look of the mechanism, and maybe it'll allow you even to climb on the top.
Let's go see.
Yeah.
Let's go see it.
Damian, you said that this fortress was in a strategic location. Where did the enemy come from?
Well, right across that mountain over there. So you can see that mountain over there. It's called Kamišnica. That, in a certain translation, you could say that's like stony or rocky mountain. And the ridge of that mountain is actually a natural border with Bosnia and Herzegovina, another country. And Bosnia and Herzegovina was occupied by the Ottomans all the way until late 19th century. So you can see these days still the ridge of the mountain is about 1.5 kilometers in Bosnia.
So we're not far at all.
We're not far at all. No. They were invading from the one mountain passage over there, and the Venetians, they sent a cavalry to occupy that one watchtower on the top of the mountain, and from there they would give them smoke signal during the day and a fire signal during the night. So something like Lord of the Rings that you can see.
All right.
Over there, you can see there's the second highest mountain in Croatia, Biokovo, because of today it's really clear.
There. Biokovo,
yeah. And St. George, the highest peak of that mountain.
And then on the other, and the sea is...
The sea is on the other side, so practically here you can see how narrow Croatia is.
Right.
Behind these mountains is the sea, behind that mountain is another country.
All right.
And down there also, there is a town called Trid, just down the river Cetina. In that town, actually on the top of the hill of that town, there used to be a Roman military camp where 7th Legion was stationed for a full century. So there are still remainings over there waiting to be excavated. Just some small pieces these days are uncovered.
How much would that be?
Nothing, thank you.
No.
It's for you.
You are. Yeah, that's Croatia for you. I mean, these people are just too kind. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We've been walking around this beautiful city, and a lot of people forget to look up. Well, I looked up and I saw these beautiful statues. Is there any significance to them?
Yeah, these two statues, they are statues of Adam and Eve.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is a villa that used to belong to family Danek. So in the 19th century when it was built, Sinj was also a prosperous town. So there were lots of rich families that used to have their villas around here. This is one of those.
So they built the statues just because they were wealthy and could?
Yeah.
That's great.
It seems as if this part is new and that part is kind of old.
Well, because
are they doing anything on that side? Are they going to renovate it?
well, probably they're going to renovate it. We don't know when, but this part is cleared regarding the ownership issues. And this
really?
part, so
Okay.
someone who bought it, invested money, renovated it. Now it's really nice. And the rest of it, well, hope for the better times.
Right.
Yeah. You shoot me, I shoot you.
Are there any famous people that come from Sinj?
Yes, you can see them exactly here in this park, right in front of us. These are the famous people of Sinj, and they contributed a lot in preservation of the Croatian culture, and they actually we have some famous writers like Dinko Šimunović here. The bust of Dinko Šimunović was made by Ivan Meštrović, famous Croatian sculptor.
Yeah.
And he's the guy who actually wrote the short novels, and most of these short novels were stories from around this area. Most famous one is called Alka. So it actually describes the competition of Alka, which is the most famous thing that we have today in Sinj.
This is a beautiful tree here too. And tell us a little bit about the buildings around us.
Well, I usually say that it's an easy job for the guide in Sinj because most of the buildings in Sinj used to belong to one very wealthy family. They're a family Tripalo. So this house over here is the house of the Tripalo family. This house over here also houses the Tripalo family, and there are many others. So it's just easy. Walk through the Sinj and say Tripalo family house.
Beautiful.
They're the most influential family at that time in Sinj, and there is one very famous politician that appeared during the Yugoslavia time when we were part of Yugoslavia. So we had something that we call Croatian Spring, and at that period these people were fighting, not with weapons, you know, they were fighting, struggling for the Croatian identity inside the community of Yugoslavia. So that's why Tripalo is still a big name in Croatia.
Well, it's a very nice park here, right in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
There's something typical in Sinj that I would like you to try.
Okay.
You can have it here. It's a Sinjski uštipak.
Sinjski uštipak.
That
All
is
right.
sort of a traditional meal that we have here in Dalmatian hinterland.
It's a meal or a dessert? 'Cause
Well,
it's like a dessert.
it's not sweet.
Oh, it's not.
It's not sweet. Yeah, you can eat it
But it's
like
a
this.
pastry, yeah?
It's a pastry, yeah.
It's a pastry.
It's
Can we give it a try? Oh,
It's
She's
very
from
simple
English.
thing.
okay. Well, everyone take a piece. Yeah. I'm not gonna eat all this. Here you go, Marcio. Grab a piece.
Big piece. Want some?
I think we're good. I'm just like.
You can, yeah, we can have more than one, I think. Damir?
Oh, maybe I'll leave by myself.
Look at, oh, come on, Damir. You're a local. He takes a little piece. Did you try? Let's here's another
Powdered
one.
sugar would be awesome.
I'm just grabbing this for you guys. Here you go.
It's warm. That one's hot. Oh yeah.
And if
Oh, that's
you
really
want
good.
If you put some smoked ham and cheese on it, then
You know powdered sugar?
You must be from Dalmatia.
it's not hard to tell, is it?
Ham and cheese and
Yeah.
So what kind of
more, yeah?
No.
Well,
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
You can take this.
Love that.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll take
So, but yeah, what are the ingredients?
sunflower oil. Here.
Mmm.
the ingredients were it's very simple. Just flour, water, and eggs, milk.
What is brandy?
The brandy they put inside so that they do not suck too much oil.
Okay. Oh.
What did you say?
That's just an excuse.
How you feeling, Florence?
Oh,
Yeah, they do put
Really,
brandy.
rakia?
Rakia, yeah. They say that when you put rakia in it, that it's not gonna be too oily, you know.
They say that when you put rakia in anything, everything is better.
Everything is better, yeah. You mix life with rakia and
If it's not going to kill you, it's going to cure you. So it's flour,
that's the idea.
Yeah.
rakia, eggs.
No, some more.
Is that it?
Anybody?
Milk, butter. So,
All right.
Very good,
Well, the
thank you.
typical Sinjski uštipak.
Yeah.
Uštipak. Uštipak. Can you all say it? Uštipak. Can't forget this. Great.
I like it.
Good choice, Damir. Thank you.